Alexa, continue.
Resuming Bluetooth.
Hi, welcome. Guess what we're doing today? We're going to be making some more magnets like we have in the past, but we'll be making ourselves a papyrus. If you don't know who that is, neither do I pretty much, but what I do know is how to make magnets and out of polymerclay, because I'm going to show you 2 or 3 of them what I've made already. I'm moving away. Sort of on the first try that what I had, just give me a second, just getting that pieces that I did first. I thought I'd do a hammer for the first time. This was back in the summertime, and ever since then I sort of wanted to go off just doing weaponry and things like that. I thought it was a bit boring, but they made really good magnets as there was Thor's hammer. I do have a grey version of this as well. A grey version here as well, but what I am going to be doing today is making something similar as a shape or a figurine, but this will still stick to your fridge and things like that. And then we've also got these, which is what I'm going to be trying to do with this one here. I'm going to be making the head and body attached all to one thing. Then I'm going to be moving on to the midriff or middle section here. Probably this will be solid as well. The boots will be solid, but they'll be close to the boots that we have for my blue character here. And the arms here will be a little bit small. We're going to keep them wiry. I'll tell you what and everything I need to use in a moment, but this is just the idea and what we're going to be doing today. We're probably going to be taking about, I'd say, an hour or so to actually get this made. So, people ahead, I've got some music in the background. If you want to ask my Alexa, I actually stupidly said its name, but yeah, if you want to ask it a question, just post it in the comment section and I will ask it for you. We've got music playing, but yeah, we've got to be making another magnet very similar, wrong way around, very similar to this one here, where they all stick together. I'll say magnet to each other. There we go. And they don't fall off. They do fall off if you bang the fridge door, but they're not. They're completely. You can have a hand down here if you wanted. Get a load of hands and put them down the bottom. Can't really show you what I'm doing, but yeah, going to put a hand at the bottom or hand over here. You could. Doesn't necessarily have to thing. There will be other ones like this coming, and I will be selling them on eBay at in very close and closer to that horrible time of Christmas. But let's get on, and I'll tell you quickly what I'll be using. As you know, you've got to make an armature, and you've definitely got to make armatures and things like that. Let's move things around here. But yeah, things that I will be making. Thing I made and I always use tin foil because you've got to make yourself like I said, an armature. So if I was to make a head, I would grab this and screw that up because I really want to make a small one. I did find that when I made these 2 Spideys that what I needed was something small, something like that, because we're not going to be doing this size papyrus. That would be ridiculous, and I would use a ridiculous amount of clay and it just wouldn't stay on the fridge. So yeah, I'm going to be making a small one and individually making little bits and bobs, then cover them into the polymerclay. This is the polymerclay soft. It does need baking, and it will need baking at the end of this video. So this probably be a 2-part, 3-parter for once I've baked it. And then because we're live, if it was just a video, then I'd obviously bake it and speed things up. But like I said, it can take me a while to get it done. I'm going to bake this, so I'll come back and paint it. I use the different paints. I should this time now be able to show you how I actually got the gliss on this paint, because this isn't ordinary paint. What I use acrylics. That's what I use for the handle, but not for the as I say, the difference in paint, difference in textures and things. It makes it more of a shine. I wish I had one of the actual So there we go. I've got something even better. There you go. The sheen on that got a nice bit of chrome paint, and that also got used in other items like the hammers and things like that. I've seen there are a selection of 10 hammers that you can buy. This one is also available if you guys would like it. As I said, I'll post links once I've set everything up on eBay for you guys to check out. I am only using eBay because there is the cheapest place, because Etsy and things like that are a little bit expensive out my price range. Another reason why I'm making things, going to sell things for you guys. If you want something, or if you like what I've made, you are more than welcome to buy yourself one and stick it on your fridge. Post me over on Instagram. What have you bought? How you bought it? Give your friend somebody. I don't know. I'm not big enough YouTuber yet, but that is my aim. I want to sell my stuff. I've got to. How I'm going to do the arms for papyrus here, I don't know. Maybe use this, like I said, the same here. We need to make armatures. We need to get this clay warmed up and moved around. This is what I'm going to be using. Don't stick it through there. I have to roll it on there. Sorry for the squeak. That's what happens when you use plastic tools. Yeah, it's ridiculously hard. It will crumble in your hand when it's cold, and it's pretty cold in here. But I can warm it up. Like I said, it's like any kind of clay. You've got to really just start kneading it. You can't warm it up because obviously if you start warming it up, like in a microwave, say, or put it on a heater to sort of warm up itself, it will not do that. It will start going hard, and then you've got no clay. So all you want to keep doing is you've got to really knead it in your hand. Some people use the roller tool, which I don't have like I said, a roller as such. I have a thing I use rolling on. There's one of these. It's a kid's toy. First thing to flatten out. Probably what would be a good idea is if I don't use my table as well. Because normally I don't need my table. Don't have on that. There's no one here. It's like kneading dough apparently, but oh well. Knowledge update. Gotta get some warmth in there. The friction warmth. Seems like rubbing your hands together. You get that little warm part bit in your hands. Well, that's what you got to get into this clay. A little bit of like friction movement warmth. Not, oh my god, I'm heating up because I'm putting the oven. Because that's what I've got to do with the polymer clay. If you've ever used polymer clay before, if you have used polymer clay before, it is basically plasticine, like you would have for making your figurines to remold and stuff like that. But like if you warm it up, blah, 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 it turns to a mess. But this stuff, the warmer it gets in plus heats, I think it's 30 plus heats Celsius, I believe. I don't know, Fahrenheit. Let's have a look on the thing here. It says, 30C. So 110 Celsius and 230 Fahrenheit to get it to bake hard. And it's not brittle, I must say. It is not brittle after you used it. This was made, I don't know, probably 4 or 5 months ago. It's fallen off my fridge a couple times. I mean, all of it has. It's very durable. This even will not, it's not flexible. Because I wouldn't like to go polishing it too much, and it wouldn't snap, but it would probably make everything fall apart. If you know what I mean? But yeah, I don't want to push it hard, but it's quite durable. I mean, even these pieces here have held up, and it's fallen off a fridge onto them a few times. It's pretty good stuff for making any kind of like anything you want to make. It's very durable, and you always make a core. Now I've warmed that up enough, because if I can make where I feel about it, if I can make a cube with it, then it's ready to use or start using for other things. So let's stick that across over here and start making this armature that we need to do. Give that, won't stick that on. Stick out to the side. Anyway, yeah, armatures. Put the head size. Mainly to make it a bit bigger, because again, the more of this you use, the less of the clay you use. I'd say that's round enough. Bit big though. Just a smidge big. Maybe. So then it's got more of a scully shape, so because I can sculpt the mouth, maybe more of that kind of shape for his head. I did do that for the Spidey. I did a triangular kind of face or a head, and then molded the shape for the face, because he's obviously skeleton face, so he's not going to have a huge cheeks and things like that. So I think I'll do for a triangle thing. Body seat is that's a bit too much. That is for another pickle Rick, which I didn't grab. I've got a line of pickle Ricks that I'm going to be making and putting out again on eBay. This is my prototype for one that very, very original before the bloop was made. Yeah, it's a pickle Rick. It's the idea is it's not a game or anything, but you can stick it on your fridge like so, and he'll stick on the fridge. But if you know that scene where he gets built in the sewers of the rats. Well, that's your pickle Rick being built, and that's what sort of the idea from it, and that's where the idea that I took from it is. I wanted him to be pickle Rick, but be able to assemble the pickle Rick yourself, something to play with, and something just has a quiche little thing that you've got to stick on anywhere. I mean, obviously magnetic. You could do other things with it. I'm not quite sure. I could put little stickers on the back, but the stickers idea really didn't really appeal to me as such, because it's an annoying part. You've got to use these double sticky pads, and if you stick on your wall and then you remove them, you always leave something behind, and it's not good. So I went with the magnet idea. Oh, dog. All right, dog. Just making the arms and things. I'm thinking that's going to be a solid block there for his top and bottom half, sort of chest area. The rest of it I can, again, sculpt on top. And if I need a little bit more extra tin foil, I can just add in between layers of polymerclay. The arms are one of the easiest things. It's just it's one of these. Nice and thin, because he's going to be nice and bony and skinny. That is a gauge to say that's way too big for me. The more you put on them, the harder it is to get it to stay on the fridge. So I tend to try and make limbs a little bit smaller, if possible, because they do make it quite weighty. And you open the fridge door, and there it goes, or slides down the fridge. You think no, and then it doesn't fall off. Kind of feeling you look like an once that you've made it fall off. That hasn't fallen off. He's going to be in like kind of that pose, isn't he? So there you go. in that kind of pose, isn't he? Look at that Pickle Rick. See, durable. But yeah, Pickle Rick, we've got the base core part of him done. We can do our papyrus, and now we're going to make the rest of this armature. Yeah. These parts will be magnetic. I think this piece here will be magnetic as well. Mushroom, mushroom, mushroom. Trying to get that right shape. And we'll two legs on that as well. Kind of make them finish, have a thicker end. So like that. There we go. Right. We have got our armature done. Again, using tin foil. As you can tell, I'm using mine from our previous making things. Cakes and not cakes, I don't make cakes, but food I make. If I've used tin foil, it ain't minging, or not too minging, as long as it's not like a splash or whatever, and it was what's of harm. But yeah, we've made the armature. I'm now ready. I'm thinking about the cloak here actually. How I would do the cloak. Coffee time. Let's have a ponder and a wonder. You got any information about this game as well, guys? I mean, I could make a sand. I don't know. Sands just seems to be a solid one thing. It doesn't really seem like it can be turned into a magnet. But if I was to say make a magnet, something like this isn't a magnet. This is solid, the same way, but it's one thing. It's just a thing. Maybe a sand's like this. What do you think? Would you like a sand that's this kind of shape, this size? Let's go in, not chibi, but or the same like kind of idea. Right. Done the armature. Need now to make our stuff. Whoop. See, it's a little bit. It's still flexible, but not quite that great. So, should I make limbs first or make body? If I make limbs first, I don't know how big the body. Well, no, I made to make the body first, I think, and then the limbs, because I tend to make the limbs quite large, and it isn't good. I'm going to take this down to like finish, I think. It's getting thin. Yeah, trying to get it thin, that it's split. It's not warm enough yet. Obviously, can reattach the little holes there and things like that. Let's get in there for thinness. I don't want it to be too thin, but I don't want it to be too thick. I mean, down here feels a bit too close to too thick, so I'm just gonna get him warming up a little bit more, flattening like a pancake, or a nice piece of dough. Wait, no. Oh no, it didn't work. We still didn't need the ceiling and stay up there. Hey. Right, okay, that's thin enough. What can I do this piece? Make the clap. Give me the clap. So that's warm enough. Okay, right. Let's start a building, shall we? Knives, tools, where are they? Over there. Tools. Can't go work without me tools. Yeah. Nice and thin there. I'm going to just wrap it around. Because I don't want loads, cutting out little bits at a time. The excess can be molded around. Keeping in mind, I still need to give him his. Oh my god, yeah, smile. I'm going to do his jaw here. So let's pinch a little bit, see how much more we're going to need there. Now you all get to find out why I have my fingernails. They are ringing, but they have purpose. Am I going to give him teeth? That's going to be a question. Teeth. Thinking on his classic eyes as well. Again, I'll paint them in. Oh, that kind of works nice. Oh, you plonk. I think it's going to have to be a representation of. closer to the medieval character.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I introduce a magical number, 25! Oh yes, 25 UK millionaires guaranteed in tonight's Euro Millions.
Euro Millions, celebrating 25 years of the National Lottery. Your numbers make amazing happen. Rules and procedures apply. Players must be 16 or over.
Caring for your cat is a lifelong commitment, but with our advanced nutrition of Communio 1, seeing a visible difference could take just 3 weeks. See Jasper full of energy. Notice Bella's healthy digestion. Admire Mia's shiny coat. Start the 3-week challenge today. Purina.
Hi, ladies, and thank you for listening to our new single, The Masquerade. Be sure to enter your Spotify playlist now and give us a follow.
I know that. The memes, people, the memes. The memes! Get off my table. Get off my bloody table. Get off my bloody table. Get off my bloody table. How much am I going to need here? All of it. Excess. Get rid of the excess. Because the excess is another thing altogether. Whee! Right, so we've got head, we've got the body, and we'll only need arms as well. So there's his arms, his head and his body. Arms will be here-ish. So if I'm not talking much, I'm kind of trying to figure this out as I'm going along. You don't want air bubbles. You do not want air bubbles, so get rid of those air bubbles. shit, I could make his head magnetic if I wanted to. Where are those magnets? How many have I got left? Aha! The box of crap! I forgot I had box of crap. Yeah, these are the original ones I made. All magnets. Where I used... Look at that. Gotta love it. Yeah, my original ones. Some of them had... these are all prototypes again. But they're all for sale, as they were all made with care. They just some things work, some things won't. So, like all of these will magnicate against your fridge, things like that. Made a ring as well, but generally I went off the idea of making rings and things like that. And this was the thing that gave me the idea in the first place to make magnet type things. I do like Miss Spider-Man, as you know. Give me the idea of sticking powers. Like I said, with the glisten or the paints as well. Because it's polymerclay, you don't actually have to use, or you can't use water paints, but you can use anything else, basically. From sprays to acrylics to wall paint. I've used for these handles, actually. Yeah, I had a bit of wall paint left over. And because it was like a nice brown, I used it on here. I forgot how many pieces go into making this. Getting all this out again, it's like, wait, yeah. We might have made the body and head, but we need to make it that attach. So we may need to add more clay to it yet. Kickstarters, everybody. Remember these things? Yeah, they got boring after a while. Little stress beads. Ooh, we're gonna stick to that. There you are. Don't need to stick him on, where you can turn him into a magnet, and then he's completely removable. Oh, okay, he will be completely removable, and everything else is removable as well. So yeah, I'm trying to make it so he's removable. Also, something you can, again, with the Pickle Rick, make it for yourself, or make it in, as in you bought one of mine, and made it on your fridge. But sometimes he's scattered, like you get those numbers, you know, those numbers and letters where you make little funny words. Well, you can have your own little dude or Papyrus or any character you could think that this would work with, that you would like to have done, of your very own. Again, don't be shy to leave me some requests or just ideas what you think I should have a go at. Just reshaping his head a little bit. Forget sometimes once I've made it, it's not like a piece of artwork on a paper. You can readjust it as much as you like. Okay, well that's definitely going to stay. So that's made that. Now we need to make the rest of it. Now we need to make the rest of it. Now we need to make the rest of it. Can I do this without it breaking? You may not be able to go on the fridge. I don't think I've got enough magnets. I do not have enough magnets. I will have to do something about things, and it will make me not very good. I must have more magnets. Magnets are the thing to use. I must use magnets. Must use magnets in a particular place. Make them stick. Yes, making me look like a dopey bear. Any color after this will be all done by paint. Just thinking, he's got different air. Looking at sands again. Oh, sorry, papayas. We've just made that portion there. What do you need to now make? This and all of this. This was going to be this here, so that's actually way too big. So I'm going to go way too big. I don't know. Maybe not. And then we'll have the legs off it as well. Yeah, that'll work. Really pre-warming it. It's already nice and warm now. So I can flatten it out. Bloop. Big fish is good. Give it big fish. Grind it in.
imagine yourself 50 years from now? Have you made your hometown proud? Society predicts you won't have done much. We predict the opposite, because we see what you could be. There are British soldiers doing a job that's far from ordinary, and they could use someone like you.
Go to war, make more war.
Find where you
Okay.
at your local
No.
Army Career Centre, Chapel Street, Red Roof.
That's an appeal to everybody that can't find a job, that won't find a job, that you have one other choice.
Is she okay? Yeah, she always does this. Her breach just arrived. She always regrets.
Go and kill yourself for somebody else in the name of war.
Probably best, yeah.
McDonald's delivered, exclusive to Uber Eats. Get excited.
You love listening to your favourite artists, and we love listening to you. So let's talk. Click now to take part in our short survey, and you could win a month of gloriously uninterrupted music with Spotify Premium. That means you can enjoy all your favourite artists ad-free. Sound good? Then all you need to do is hit the banner now for your chance to win.
Just going to stick us on the fridge a second. I don't need to stick it on the fridge. I'm chatting about what my metal in here. It's a good idea to test, you were thinking. Okay, let's bring you down a bit. Janky camera. I'm going to move the camera. I'm holding the camera now. So there we are. Got a sort of a start on there. We've got the arm still obviously to make, but we're kind of just basically making a skeleton. But the details will come into it once we've coloured it in and painted it and finished doing the arms. And the arms don't take that long because they're lengthy. They don't use that much. Hopefully I won't. And we'll be able to make a few more before the winter season comes in. Okay, so let's move you back up. Legs, people, legs. And don't forget the all-important arms and details afterwards. Thin it out again now. Again, when I keep real thin legs, so one wrap and maybe cut the rest of that excess off. Thinking on that one. Then whatever's left, I just mold around the armature. Is that like going to be too long, I wonder? Yes. I'm running out of time because it's run up to an hour and it's 2:47 in the afternoon on a Friday. I've got my shopping to do, get myself some food, it's met put some boots on and staying here.
The mouse is saying means this autumn there's no time like the present, and there's no present like a brand new mouse. And now there's an additional £500 of our entire range of cars. So
There's no time like the present, everybody, to buy my shit. So go and do it. Go over to eBay. Thank you very much. If not, otherwise, just leave a like and share this video to other people. Let them know how to make yourself your very own papayas. We're obviously not going to get it all done today, but we're going to get as much as possible and then obviously bake it afterwards.
innovative technology and design such as hands-free tailgate opening, active city start, and adaptive cruise control. Yours for only $1,995 deposit and $255 a month for 38 months. So with 0% APR and yours to drive away today, visit your local Trust Ford dealership and treat yourself this Christmas. Trust Ford, driving the standard in customer care. Optional final payment 9682 before personal contract purchase. See trustford.co.uk for full details.
Did you know BT's business broadband comes with an always connected guarantee?
Always connected? We can't guarantee that. I think you can.
BT can.
No, it's impossible. What if a squirrel bites through your cable?
That's when the 4G backup kicks in.
4G backup?
Yup.
The squirrels can't bite through 4G.
Exactly.
BT Business Broadband. You're always connected. Squirrel-proof guarantee.
Oh God, what will it go for next? Goddamn squirrels! I was watching someone on. No, I wasn't watching anything. I was just flicking through Instagram, and there I found a squirrel eating a bird, proper savaging the bird. Now it could have been an edit, but it didn't look very much like an edit. And again, that's what an edit does. So I don't know, but yeah, what's wrong with the squirrels? All right, there's 2 feet, 2 boots. He has only, he's got a couple of actually little details here. Let's roll a little sausage out. I have no idea if you saw me do any of that, guys. Sorry about that. Cut those pieces up and then stuck them on the front there for that little bit of detail. You get loads of glare. There we go. So bring it a bit closer. Yeah, so putting those little details on his boots. Put the magnets in the body part now.
Howdy. King. Are you there? It's me. Your best friend. Israel Dreamer. Because you never give up.
Let's do the arms. Wonder all this music, I'll have this video not available to watch to other viewers after this one. I'll get copyright strike, but that's okay. I don't mind those. I'm still quite early in the age of getting anything from the YouTube, so I don't mind the copyright, but I don't want it blocked. That's the only thing I don't want. Like previous videos in Inktober, if you remember back along. Just one of those, but one of those is enough to scare me enough that video got blocked. There has been other videos as well that have been blocked. Never a good thing to hear that. I don't know why I wrapped it so slow, so low. That's the whole thing, isn't it? Or just fall apart. Either one's good.
Hey Google, play my yoga playlist on Spotify.
Sure, playing your yoga playlist.
Homely, pardon
How long does it take
me.
to become a yoga master? The average time to complete a 200-hour course is between 3 to 5 months.
I better get with them.
Making hands is not my favorite thing. Making hands is what I gotta do. Making hands, I'll put it the wrong way. Making hands. Hands!
Expanded Horizons, presented by Scania, brings together a team of visionaries, storytellers, and experts to explore the future and the issues we face. Join me, writer and journalist Lee Alexander, futurist Ada Paris, Scania, Hakan Schultz, and Jean Rose as we try to answer critical questions about future cities, automation, and collaboration. Find out more, search Scania Expanded Horizons.
Oh, it's nice not to have fingers.
But with our advanced nutrition of Communal 1, seeing a visible difference could take just 3 weeks. See Jasper full of energy. Dentist Bella's healthy digestion. Admire Mia's shiny coat. Start the 3-week challenge today. Purina.
Or there's one arm. You saw what I did to make the hole there. I got the knife and stabbed through the center part because the armature is only made of tin foil, so you can stab right through it. Because as you can see on Papyrus's arms, it actually has a gap here, and I wouldn't be able to very well. So I thought, why not just stab it through and give him his glove like he has. It's because it's so small. I have to keep sort of certain details where they should be, because the painting is gonna bring it through, I think. Na 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 na. Idiot. There we go. The last arm, the last piece to what we can do. Oh, no, it isn't. We've got the cloak to do. So, have I got time to put that cloak on? I think I've just got enough time to flatten this piece out a little bit. But give you another quick zoom in. We've got the feet there with the little buckles. As you can see, the buckles on there. They got the midriff area, which is all magnetic together, as you can see there. And then we've got the top half of the body, like you can see there. Same with the arms, with their gaps in the actual bottom half, and no fingers, thank God. And yeah, the head. Head's just going to need painting. It's just going to be a matter of how I colour that. So let's get on and do the cloak thing here. It's warm in my hand. I've got any more coffee. I've got a dribble. I think music stopped. No, just elaborate.
Gift from Trust Ford. Trade in your old car or van, and we'll give you an additional £2,000 scrappage allowance towards any new vehicle. With we are available on most models, and the chance to drive away your brand new Ford car or van today. Visit your local Trust Ford dealership and treat yourself this Christmas. Trust Ford, driving the standard in customer care. Offer on selected vehicles. Trade-ins must be owned for 90 days or more and registered before December 31st, 2012. See trustford.co.uk for full details.
O Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou Romeo? Deny thy father and come to the shops with me. We can get 10% off 2 big shops a month with the new Tesco Club Card Plus. Oh, and 10% off your favourite Tesco brands, including anything store every day. All for $7.99 a month.
New Tesco Club Card Plus. Value you can't stop talking about. Subscribe online today. £200 max spend per shop. In-store spend only. Club Card app required. Exclusion to card. See online for details.
Whatever the size of your business, now you can take card payments, square and fair. Get Next Business Day payments as standard, with no monthly fees and free point of sale software. Learn more at square.com/fair. Authorised by the Financial Conduct Authority for Provision Payment Services. Terms and fees at square.com/fair.
There we go. There is all pieces, apart from cutting out where the head needs to go. But other than that, we're done. Don't forget to leave a like today, guys, if you have liked the stream. Again, my name's Blut084. BLUT084. Art and games. Tune in next time. Once fell out. Tune in next time where we'll be painting this bad boy after I've baked it, because I've got to put them in the oven, and that will be when I cook my tea tonight. As turn it on just for this would be ridiculous. If you don't want to waste electric, don't waste money, and don't waste anything else, because I got to save some. I got to move and get things done. But there we go. Bring it down a bit. One papayas. Ready for painting, ready for baking. Hopefully you have liked it, guys. Again, completely magnetic. And once that's baked, I'll stop putting it all there. But yeah. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Click those links that will appear, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now. Again, don't forget to go over to Instagram and check out all what else has been will be available to buy over this winter time and coming up to Xmas, or Christmas as most other people call it. Otherwise, again, thanks for watching. Click those links that will appear. My name's Blut084, Art and Games. Tune in over the weekend. I'll be playing some more Red Dead, and I don't know what else. Maybe some VR. Who knows? Catch you later, guys.